This house in Raymore, Missouri is absolutely incredible. If you want to live on a golf course in new construction, stick around until the very end because we are going to be touring everything about this house. For a sneak peek, look at this incredible kitchen. Look at the cabinet work. But we are going to be showing you not just this house in this video, but we're going to be showing you everything that you need to know about Raymore, Missouri. So let's get after it. So welcome back to this incredible house in Raymore. This is listed for $579,000, available right now. This house is also a maintenance provided villa, meaning they will do snow removal, they will take care of your lawn, they'll take care of the streets. So that's an added plus, especially if you don't want to bother with any of those things. But look behind me here at these incredible cabinets. I love these cabinets. I love the dark accents. I love the wood accents. I mean, everything in my house is white right now, and sometimes I feel like, man, we should have gone this route for that, but that's okay. You got this massive island here where you can easily cook your breakfast, serve it to your kids right here. You've got a giant sink with a disposal, place for your fridge, microwave, and your convection oven right here. I think this kitchen is really classy. I do like the under cabinet lights as well. That's a really nice touch. Come into the living room and you can see this incredible fireplace. Floor to ceiling stonework. This is beautiful, incredible. You have this mount for your television. I could just picture you putting your couch right here, kind of sectioning off this section, and then just enjoying family movie night or the Chiefs game or whatever you want to do right here. One nice touch about this house is that the primary bedroom is on the main. This is the primary bedroom. Two things I really like about this primary bedroom. First is this ceiling. You've got this accent. There's a lot of places that have accent walls. This is one of the first accent ceilings that I've seen. So I think it really looks classy. Matches your ceiling fan there. It's coffered too, so it's got that cutout. And the other thing that I really like about this is you've got access to your back patio right off your primary bedroom. So you could wake up, easily come out here, enjoy the morning out in Raymore, Missouri. I love a good in-suite bathroom, and one touch about this in-suite bathroom that you absolutely have to see is that these cabinets match the kitchen cabinets 100%. So if you come on in here, you've got this huge cabinet that could be for linens, it could be for your toothpaste, whatever you want to keep in here. You've got these really cool gold accented faucets that I really enjoy. And then you've got a very large soaking tub in here. This is not a jetted tub, which is actually a plus in my book because jetted tubs can get absolutely disgusting. But this is a large soaking tub. I'm about 6 feet tall. I can easily fit in this. The only reason I don't take baths is because I can't fit in my tub. You won't have a problem here unless you're like 6'5", 6'6". If you're super tall, you may not be able to squeeze in this, but if you're my height or below, you should have no problem. So you can't take baths all the time. You do have a nice walk-in shower with a seat. I do like a shower with the seat because then you can chill in there, relax, decompress from your day, and just enjoy your time at home. Now behind this pocket door is a very, very large walk-in closet. I don't even have enough clothes to fill one shelf of this closet. Maybe you do. You can divide this closet how you want between your family members, but you have a place for shoes here. You could put linens here. You've got tons of space to hang up all the clothes that you could possibly want. That's not all there is. There are plenty of other things about this house that we'll check out, and you're gonna wanna stick around even until the very end because the basement here is absolutely incredible. It's a large space that you can use for anything, but let's check out the secondary bedrooms. One nice thing about this setup is that if you want main level living, you can have it. Everything is on the main. This is the garage entry and the laundry room, so you don't have to go downstairs for laundry or anything else. Let's go to the secondary bedroom facing the front, and then like I said before, we will go down to the basement. You won't believe how big it is. So this secondary bedroom facing the front of the house does have a dedicated bathroom, and it's not a complete dedicated en-suite, but it does have access from the bedroom. So let's go check this out here. I would probably use this just like they have it set up as a nice office space. You get some nice light, especially during midday, coming in through here. And this seems like a nice, peaceful, and quiet room. Of course, you can put people in here if you wanted them to sleep in here, but the nice access is this. You do have a place where you can directly access your bathroom. So this would be the bathroom that you would use for your guests and for anybody staying in here. So as I teased before, let's go downstairs into the basement. It's huge. One thing I want you to notice as we go down, look at this chandelier. I think with the dark accents, it really ties everything together. It may or may not be your style, but that's up to you to decide. Down here, as I said before, is a cavernous, massive basement area. This is already finished out, ready for you to use. This would probably be my TV room. It might be the place where I would enjoy sporting events. It would be an incredible game room. You could put a pool table, ping pong table, poker room, poker table right here, and then various other like arcade games. I think that would be sweet use of this room. It is massive. It's so large. I mean, and also there's an area right here, if you look over here, for a wet bar. So you could put a drink fridge right here, fits right in here, and then you have everything that you need right here. It even has under cabinet lights. There's a dedicated bathroom that services the entire downstairs area. And then through that door is unfinished storage space so that you don't have to feel cluttered. You have 2 bedrooms, pretty large sized bedrooms that do have both egress and closet. As I've said before, conforming bedrooms in Kansas City have to have those 2 elements, at least an egress and a closet. There are other aspects of it, but if you're looking at a house, you wanna make sure that those 2 have those things in order to be considered a bedroom. The nice touch about this bedroom is if you were to put children down here, there is a connecting Jack and Jill bathroom. And on this side, there's a dedicated sink for this person. There's a toilet and a bathtub that they would share, but then this can be closed off here so that you can have your personal dedicated sink and area that you can get ready for just this person. So as we come through here, let's go to the final bedroom. And like I said before, this bedroom has a dedicated sink area that you could close off for privacy, and also a walk-in closet with this egress that I'm talking about. We are at Creekmore Golf Club. We've already seen a home in the Creekmore neighborhood, but this golf club is probably one of the best public ones in Kansas City. It's actually semi-private, so in order to get like a tee time like a few weeks in advance, you have to be a member. I've never played it before because for the public, you can get a tee time, I think it's like 3 or 4 days in advance, but it has to be available and they snatch you up quick. I mean, right now there's a golf tournament going on. This is a Monday, so it's not the busiest time, but it's still hard to get a tee time on Creekmore, and I've heard it's really well maintained. It's a really nice and challenging golf course. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can grab a bite in the tavern in Creekmore and see if the food's any good there. So I ended up getting a turkey and ham sandwich. So I guess we'll see how good it is and how it comes out. Pretty excited for it. You know, I don't like bacon.
You don't like bacon?
On my sandwiches.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I like bacon itself, but I don't want it on my sandwich. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
That's really good.
And you asked for extra meat.
Mm-hmm.
Even better. Thank you so much.
All right, welcome to Alexander Creek. This is a planned community in Raymore. The houses here range right around the $300,000 mark and up. But you'll see, if you keep on watching, we're gonna go into this house that's actually under $300,000, and you can see some of the features that you might get for that price point. But first, the thing I wanna point you over is over here, there's actually a lot more established houses on this side of Alexander Creek that have been completed a few years ago. And you can see that, you know, people are already living here. Of course, I was just over here. You could see this kind of shelter structure that they put up. One of the things I like about these communities is that you do have all these amenities kind of available at your fingertips here. So I would definitely use this all the time. It'd be easy to, if I lived in one of these houses, to get my meal after I cooked and just eat it out here. And you could feel completely interconnected with the entirety of the community. But if you come on with me, we're gonna head into this house right behind me right here. And this house, again, like I said, is listed for under $300,000. It is brand new. So if you bought this, you'd be the first person to live in this, but you can get a good view of the rest of Alexander Creek from here. I think this is a very peaceful community, a nice community that I think you're gonna really enjoy if you decide to live in the Raymore area. All right, so come on inside. This is a brand new construction for under $300,000 in Raymore, Missouri. Now, you can look around. This is a beautifully designed and well-crafted house. And if you're looking for something that is a brand new home that's a must-have for you and your budget's here, you might want to think about this one. I mean, that's really good value in the Kansas City metro for under $300,000. Now, of course, when you go to this price point, there are some things that you're gonna have to kind of compromise on. I think one thing is that this is a 2-bedroom instead of a 3-bedroom. Now, if that fits for you and your needs, then this is a fantastic option. So come into this kitchen right here, and we can see you've got nice granite countertops. You've got beautifully done cabinets. Of course, you've got your stove, microwave, and refrigerator all right here. This is a tidy kind of cooking area where you can keep everybody entertained. Over here, this is where I probably put my dining room table. I might make this into a coffee nook if it was just myself and my wife living here, or maybe just myself living here. And then easily flows into this good sized living area. You could put a TV up here, and then this overlooks the rest of the community. And they're building new houses here all the time. And one of the things about new construction is that the price just keeps going up and up and up with the cost of inflation. So if you buy it right now, likely these houses that are built over here will be over 300,000. And then you give it a few years, it'd be 325. So this is a good time to get into new construction if this is something that you like. And again, if you want to get into new construction, give us and our team a call. We can help you get into houses like this all over the Kansas City Metro, 816-4-MOVE-KC. Let's go see the primary suite and what you get for under 300,000 there. So here's the primary suite. You've got, it's probably a, like a 12 by 15 room. Could easily fit a king bed. I think you'd probably put it right here next to the windows. And then as you look out, like I said before, you have a view of your backyard. You have a nice back slab over there. Come into the primary bathroom and I'll show you what you get here. So with the primary bathroom, double vanities, huge, huge. To have double vanities in a house, especially this size, I think this is gonna make it feel a lot more usable for a lot of people. And you do have a walk-in closet. So this is nice high ceilings in here, easy place to get dressed, get all your stuff so you're getting ready for the day. And then through here, you have your laundry room and your garage. And this is nice too because this is all kind of contained. So if you come over here, this area is the garage entrance and the laundry room. You've got this closet here that could serve as a coat closet, kind of like a place where you can just throw your stuff as you're coming in from the garage. And the secondary bedroom is near the front. The secondary bedroom actually has a bathroom that's right next to it. So obviously you don't want guests going into your primary and using your bathroom, but there's a full bathroom right here. And then the secondary bedroom, which is about the same size as the primary bedroom. So it's good size. I think you could easily fit a king size bed in here as well. Faces out the front. So one of the things that you're gonna wanna think about is that for under $300,000, you're getting 2 bedrooms, and then you're also not necessarily getting a basement. A lot of people freak out about not getting a basement, but look, if this is your budget and you want new construction, then I think this is an awesome option for you because it is well constructed. It's in a great area in Raymore. Now, we moved here from California, and I can count maybe on one hand the number of times that we've had tornado warnings. And I can't guarantee you that you'll never experience that as you live in Kansas City, but at least for us, our experience here is that tornadoes are not necessarily as big of a deal as you might think when you're moving here from other parts of the country. Now, if you keep on watching, we're gonna be popping into other houses in Raymore, as well as other things to do in Raymore, so stay tuned. So driving in Raymore, one of the interesting things is that you're still well within the Kansas City Metro. You're in Cass County, but you do have a lot of roads kind of like this, country roads that open up to a lot of large lots with pretty big houses on them. So if you're looking for country living, close to Kansas City. Now we are about 30 minutes from downtown Kansas City, so you're not exactly right in the heart of everything, but Raymore, a lot of people love this place because it is kind of out in the country, and you do get this country feel like this road that we're on that is kind of rural. So if you like that, that's going to be something that Raymore is going to provide to you. Raymore is littered with a bunch of subdivisions like this one. This one is called Shadowwood. And the reason that we're here is because our team has a listing that is live right now in Shadowwood that I wanted to show you because maybe you don't want to buy new construction. Maybe you want something like this that's a little bit more established. You can see the road here has just recently been repaved. Shadowwood is desirable because it is close to everything that you can do in Raymore. And our listing is right over here. So if you're going to follow me, one of the things that I've noticed on being in this neighborhood quite a while is, number one, there's sidewalks. If you've seen other Kansas City vlogs, you know that sometimes you don't always get sidewalks, but you do here in Shadowwood. Also, these houses are fairly new. I would say the oldest of them are built in the 2010s, and then this one behind me is 2012. So as we step inside here, we can see that there's a good reason why people want to be out here. They rave about the schools, they rave about this, the parks that are around here, and they really, really like these types of areas. So let's see what you could get if you wanted to buy an existing home in Raymore. Let's head inside. Welcome inside this beautiful house in the Shadowwood subdivision. We saw what Shadowwood looked like, but this house is listed right now for $418,000. It's actually listed by our team So if you're interested in this particular house, you can reach out and give us a call. One thing that I absolutely love about these houses is that it's chock full of features that you just wouldn't get either with new construction or even other homes in this subdivision. First, you're coming into this expansive area that does connect to everything. So you have a pretty ample living room right here with a gas fireplace that you could easily just switch on. This is going to be clutch, especially as it gets colder here in Kansas City. The flames pop on very easily, as you can see. Over here, you've got this large living area with this really cool chandelier. I really think this is a sweet touch of the home. Now, I think one of the best things where you can see all the extra features are in this kitchen. The seller did expand the countertop, so this wasn't originally here. They put this extra so they could have a little coffee bar right here. Also, this island is much larger than the stock island that it came with when it was new construction. I think the best feature about this kitchen, not only is this nice backsplash and under the counter lighting, but there is a really cool pot filler. So if you like to cook, you need to boil some water, put your pot right here, and you have direct water right down here. One awesome thing about the kitchen, usually these microwaves are over the stove, but because they actually put a dedicated vent over the stove and vented it all the way out of the house, they moved the microwave down here. I think this is a really convenient and easy solution to put in a vent and keep your microwave. Another sweet feature about this house is that there is a laundry room right here off the main level, so you don't have to go downstairs for laundry. Check out this chalkboard wall here too. This is just chalkboard paint that they put over here, but I could easily see ourselves using this to just jot down notes of what's happening this week or reminders of things that we need to do. But if you come in here, this laundry room has been expanded so that you have ample room to do your laundry and have storage. It used to kind of end right here, but the seller actually did this construction themselves and expanded the laundry room so that it's much wider than it originally was. So that's a huge plus as well. Let's go check out the primary suite because it's large, it has ample lighting, and it has an in-suite bathroom. So as we head into the primary bedroom, it is on the main floor, like I said. So if it's just you living here, you can have everything that you need on this main level right here. So as we come inside, you can see that you can fit a very large bed in here. You can even fit a king if you wanted a bed even larger than this. You have a lot of light coming in, and then this is a nice ensuite bathroom right here. An incredible thing about this bathroom is that when you go into the shower, you have 3 shower heads, including a rainfall shower head. I recently stayed at a hotel and experienced a rainfall shower head for like one of the first times, and it is a game changer. I absolutely love it. I think it's a huge feature. If you haven't tried it out, then maybe you want to buy this house so that you can have one yourself. You've also got an ample tub and a walk-in closet in this bathroom. This is a reverse 1.5, meaning that there's another secondary bedroom on the main level, and then there's 2 bedrooms downstairs. So you're gonna want to stick around for that. And also you're gonna want to stick around because there's a bonus room downstairs that is a really nice selling feature for this house, and I think you would really enjoy it. So before we head downstairs, in this open area, it leads to a secondary bedroom that is right off the main level. So come on in here and you can see there's ample room, again, for any type of bed that you want to keep in here. There's a really nice view out of the front of the property if you want to utilize that as well. One thing that's nice about this is that this secondary bedroom has a bathroom right across the hallway so that nobody else has to invade your privacy. That's probably the bathroom that you're going to be using if you have guests over, if you have people over, if you're just entertaining. That's going to be the one. Let's head downstairs to the basement. One thing I want you to notice about this basement is that you have a super wide stairway, so if you need to move furniture down here, it's going to be a lot easier than a lot of these narrow stairways that we see. And you can see this area is very large. You can utilize this for anything that you want. I think this is best utilized for a family movie room. I would put a large TV right here and a large couch right here. You also have a nice view under the deck, and a nice feature about under the deck is that they do have storage. We're gonna see the deck in a little bit, but they do have storage that you can use for all of this to keep your lawnmower out of the rain, to keep your garden tools out of the rain and nicely protected. Let's go into bedroom number 1. With this bedroom, you obviously have a window that makes it a conforming bedroom and a closet. Both of these bedrooms down here are really good, especially if you have children that are of the age where they don't need to be on the same level as you. That's kind of how I would use it. Once my kids get to like 8, 9, 10, and they're not waking up all the time, I would probably put them in one of these bedrooms down here just so that they could have their own privacy and kind of their own living space. Not necessarily want to isolate myself from my kids, but that's really up to you. Of course, if you're single, you don't have kids, this house could still be perfect for you. This other secondary bedroom, both of these have really cool light features. I do like the light features that are on this property. They're all really unique, and they do obviously convey with the property because this is real estate and you're purchasing the land and everything that's affixed to the land. So this would come with it. And this room was used, when the sellers had it, it was used as their daughter's bedroom. But now obviously the daughter is gone, off to college, and now it is empty, ready for you to make it whatever you want. Now this is a sitting room, kind of a library for them, but we have some storage. We have some storage coming up. And like I said, if you stick around until the end, we will check out this other room that's a nice bonus room. So in here, you have a place to put all your stuff. This is an unfinished part of the basement that you can easily use for storage. I would really value this because my house is just way too cluttered as it is right now, and I just need a place to put all my stuff. Down here, if you're having a movie night or if your kids sleep down here and you don't want them to use the bathroom upstairs, there is a full bathroom with a shower right down here. And then like I said before, the bonus room that I'm teasing you about is right through here. You're gonna wanna see this. This bonus room could be used for anything. Right now it's being used for a home gym. You can exercise down here, you can get fit down here, or you got nice big mirrors down here, so you can turn this into anything that you want. A dance studio, if you have kids that dance, you could turn this into a yoga studio. Basically, this is a utility room that has been nicely finished out. It already comes pre-installed with these TV and these nice plush mats so that you can do whatever you want to do in this room. If you're interested in this particular listing, our team listed it, so give us a call. And if you're interested in listing your house in Kansas City, we can do the same treatment and feature your house on our YouTube channel as well. 816-4MOVE-KC. So this is one of the most popular parks in Raymore. Now, a lot of people, when they talk about Raymore, one of the feedback that I get is like, hey, it's kind of far out there. There's not much to do. And you know what? Raymore is not for everyone. I would say the best fit for Raymore is if you're looking to maybe bring your family out here, or you're looking to be out here in the peace and quiet. You want to be a little bit further away from the city. This is definitely not downtown Kansas City or even Midtown, for example. But there are some things to do. If I lived in Raymore, we would be at this park all the time. This is my kids are like the perfect demographic for this playground at Recreation Park right here. They would have a great time just running around on this kind of boardwalk thing, on these slides. They would love it. It would be a lot of fun. Now, I want to point out to you parents who have children in soccer or baseball, if you kind of look over here, right behind me over here, there are a ton of baseball fields. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 baseball fields. You've got a covered pavilion right here. And I'll bet you, I don't know firsthand, but I'll bet you that there's a bunch of leagues and a bunch of teams that practice right behind me right here. So if you move to Raymore, Recreation Park is like right in the middle of everything. And maybe you didn't know, but Kansas City is considered the soccer capital of the United States. We have the first women's only professional stadium. The Kansas City Current play right there in River Market. We have Sporting KC, our MLS team, and in 2026 we're having the World Cup. The only reason I mention all of this is because if you look over here, you've got a bunch of soccer fields. And I can see out here there's little goals for like the little ones if you started them really young. And there's also full-size goals for kids who are playing at a little bit older age too. So all of these things, Raymore Recreation Park especially, is set up for families. Of course, you don't have to have a family to move out here. I've had people who've moved out to Raymore just because they like the peace and quiet, like I said before. You're kind of out here in the country. We've driven through Raymore a little bit. But stay tuned, and we're going to see some more homes in Raymore, and we're going to see some more things to do. So don't click off the video. So we saw some houses in Raymore already. We saw one that didn't have a basement for under $300. We saw one, our listing, for over $400, where it has a complete reverse 1.5, and you've got a lot of room. Now, what if you wanted something that does have a basement, but you still wanted to spend under $400,000? This one's listed for $365, but I think it gives you a good example of what you can get in Raymore new construction, because you might be surprised at how much value you can get in Raymore. So let's come into this open space here and just kind of see how this house is laid out, see if you like it, because you do have one level living. This is completely, everything is on the same level, and then you come in all the way at the end of this hallway, it opens up to a very, very large room right here. And you have a kitchen, and your living room is all right here. One thing that's really nice about this particular area in Raymore is that you have walking trails all around. We've already seen the neighborhood and we've seen kind of what you get in this neighborhood, but this neighborhood is a mixture of new builds and more well-established homes. What's happening in a lot of these places is that people are seeing the value of Kansas City real estate and they're developing it like crazy. So we recently talked to somebody outside who was saying, I've lived in this neighborhood for a whole bunch of years, and then they started building all of these crazy homes in here. That's a very, very common sentiment for a lot of people who are in Kansas City. So you can see this room, quite large. You can hang your TV there. You can put a nice wraparound couch. You can, subdivide it into 2 rooms. You can use this as a kind of dining area. And then you've got your kitchen over here. Eat-in kitchen, or a kitchen that has a kitchen island, a very large kitchen island. This looks like it might be either granite or quartz. A little bit hard to tell. You've got a 60/40 sink here. Of course, your faucet. And then you've got a nice gas stove with a microwave with a built-in vent right here. So plenty of space for you to cook. You can definitely see the difference between the first kitchen we were at, but you can see the difference in price levels. And what we want to do is, again, give you all these options for what to do if you wanted to move to Kansas City. Let's go into the primary bedroom. What I really enjoy about this primary bedroom is the windows. You've got windows that overlook some green space. Nice and peaceful out here in Raymore, out here in Cass County. Again, there are new builds happening, but this isn't going to be an area that's going to be super noisy or super crazy. And if you kind of peek back here, you can see a glimpse of some of these walking trails and some of these areas that you can enjoy, common spaces for this subdivision in Raymore. Let's head through the primary bathroom and see what you get for under $400,000. So you've kind of heard of like galley kitchens. This is kind of like a galley primary bathroom. This is everything that you need just kind of laid out right here. You've got a large shower, you've got a double vanity, you've got a toilet behind you here, and then you've got a pretty decently sized walk-in closet. I would say that I could easily use this for anything that I needed. It depends on you. It's nicely divided already to a kind of like a guys and gals section. So that's gonna be really nice too. And the nicest part about it, you know how much I love these if you watch my videos, is you have laundry attached to the rest of it. So true main level living, you never have to go down in the basement, although if you stick around, we will go down in the basement and show you what's down there. Let me show you the 2 secondary bedrooms up here and then we'll go down to the basement. So we're back in this hallway again, and as you come in, you have the 2 secondary bedrooms that are right off of the front entryway. And then in between, you have a secondary bathroom, so that obviously your guests can use this. If you have children, you put them in here, they can use this. If you just want to leave this empty, use one as an office. Let's go check out the size of these rooms. I think that they're gonna be smaller than the primary for sure, but enough to do whatever you want to do in this room. For me, this would be my kids' room. For you, it could be an office. It could be anything that you want. But I think you could easily fit a queen size bed in here. A king might be a little bit pushing it. But so you have this nice window that overlooks the trail that wraps around this neighborhood. Again, like I said, this subdivision does have a bunch of trails and a bunch of places for you to walk and to enjoy common spaces. Now that we've seen this, let's go downstairs and let's see the basement. Before we get to the basement, let's take a look at your deck. We're not gonna step outside because it is raining right now and it's a little bit wet, but this deck does, again, overlook your green space. So imagine a cup of Morning Joe, cup of coffee right outside here. Imagine you putting a small some patio furniture out here, enjoying your dinner out here. Especially, guys, fall in Kansas City is some of the best times of the year. You get all this green that's pretty soon, I mean, you can kind of see it now. Some of it's turning yellow, some of it's turning orange. It's gonna be absolutely gorgeous in about a month or so. So again, if you wanna move to Kansas City by fall, you gotta contact us now, 816-4MOVE-KC. But back there, this is gonna be just an amazing, incredible panoply of colors in the fall. And then guess what? Yeah, it's gonna be barren during the winter, but come springtime, you're gonna be able to sit out here, enjoy the nice spring weather, and then you're gonna see these trees come back to life again. One of my favorite things about Kansas City, again, I moved here from California, so seasons were not a thing for us, right? It was just always summer, basically. But here in Kansas City, we do have seasons. Now, the basement is huge. It's massive. So like I said, this basement is so big. It's basically the entirety of the footprint of this house. And it is just a blank canvas for whatever you want to do with it. There's a couple things I want to note about this basement. Number one, it's stubbed for a bathroom. So you could easily put another bathroom in here. Number two, because of the way this house sits on this lot, this basement can also accommodate another bedroom. So if you wanted to, you could put a bedroom right over here. It has egress. The last thing that I really think is valuable about this basement is that you have a walkout with a back pad. So you can easily come down here and enjoy, like I said, the Kansas City fall or the Kansas City winter when it starts snowing, whatever you want to do, right out here. Put some patio furniture down here if you want even more privacy. If you don't want people to be able to see you when you sit up there and you want to keep to yourself, this is a great option for you. Not only that, with this amount of storage, your house will never feel cluttered because you can keep all your stuff down here. So again, great value for $365,000, brand new home. So you get those warranties that they come with and everything. Now, if you enjoyed this tour of Raymore, Missouri, here's another area that you might want to consider in Kansas City. Just click right here.